Google built the internet. Not a part of it, not a corner of it, the whole thing. Search, maps, email, YouTube, Chrome. Google didn't just participate in the digital revolution, it was the digital revolution. And yet, on May 4th, 2026, Google quietly pressed a button that shut down one of its most ambitious AI projects. No press conference, no statement, just a short message on a web page. Thank you for using Project Mariner. It has been shut down. The same week, OpenAI launched GPT 5.5, its most powerful model ever. And just like that, the war for the AI era had a new frontrunner. The question isn't whether Google is losing. The question is, how did the most powerful tech company on Earth end up 3 steps behind a startup it could have bought for pennies? This is not a story about one product dying. It's a story about a $2 trillion empire that invented the technology, now destroying it. Google's own researchers built the foundational transformer architecture that powers every AI you use today. They published it, they gave it to the world, and then watched from the sidelines as a startup named OpenAI used it to take their lunch. When ChatGPT launched in November 2022, Google's CEO reportedly called it a code red. 3 years later, the emergency hasn't been resolved. It's escalated, and Project Mariner's death is the latest proof. In December 2024, Google unveiled Project Mariner. It wasn't just a chatbot, it was an agent, an AI that could actually browse the internet for you, book your flights, fill out your forms, buy your groceries. Google called it the future of human-computer interaction. Project Mariner could handle 10 simultaneous web tasks at once. It could see your screen like a human, recognize buttons, click links, and complete complex multi-step jobs without you lifting a finger. On paper, it was revolutionary. In reality, it cost $250 a month, only worked with a specific Chrome build, and was prone to clicking the wrong thing. Adoption was quiet, almost embarrassingly so. While Google was running a $250 a month experiment, OpenAI, Anthropic, and Perplexity were shipping leaner, faster, cheaper agents that developers actually loved. And behind the scenes, something worse was happening. Google started moving staff off Project Mariner. On April 23, 2026, OpenAI released GPT 5.5, and the tech world stopped. This wasn't an incremental update. GPT 5.5 could plan, execute, and self-correct across complex multi-step tasks, debug production code end-to-end, run months of scientific experiments overnight, and do it across an entire session without losing context. GPT 5.5 Instant, the version for everyday users, produces 52.5% fewer hallucinated claims. In medicine, in law, in finance, the areas where people need AI to actually be right. GPT 5.5 Instant now connects to your Gmail. It reads your past conversations. It knows your preferences. It remembers you. Think about what that means. Google's entire empire is built on knowing you, your searches, your emails, your location. For 20 years, that data moat was untouchable. But OpenAI just walked up to the moat with a bridge, and hundreds of millions of people are crossing it right now. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Google's hesitation isn't stupidity, it's survival instinct. Google made $237 billion in revenue last year. The majority of that? Search ads. Every time someone uses ChatGPT instead of Google, that's a dollar that doesn't come in. Google is trapped. This is the innovator's dilemma in real time. The same trap that destroyed Kodak, the same trap that paralyzed Nokia. Every time, the ending is the same. The giant sees the threat, cannot act fast enough, and falls. Google isn't dead. They have Gemini, they have DeepMind, but the pattern is undeniable. Every time OpenAI moves, Google reacts. not the other way around.
So here's the real question, one that doesn't have a clean answer yet. Can Google, a company built for the search era, rewire itself for the agent era? Or will it become the next cautionary tale, the next slide in a documentary about what happens when a great company becomes too afraid to cannibalize itself? The companies that win the next decade of tech won't just be the ones with the best models, they'll be the ones bold enough to blow up their own business model before someone else does it for them. Google knows this. The question is whether knowing is enough, because right now, OpenAI isn't waiting to find out, and neither should you.
If you want to understand the business wars shaping our world, subscribe to Silicon Strategy. We cover the strategies, the mistakes, and the moments that changed everything. And trust me, we're just getting started.